All right, so I'm re-recording this for you guys so that you have something to review to, refer to when you're doing your homework. So hopefully I do what we did in class today. Sorry, but the drums are here, so if it's a little loud, please bear with me. You can only imagine what it sounds like on this end. Okay, so we're going to talk about angle measures in convex polygons. So a convex polygon is a polygon that when I connect my vertices from one vertices, I create new triangles. So if I look at this first one here, let's say I pick this point here. If I connect here to here, I don't create a new triangle. If I connect the next two vertices, here to here, I create two triangles. If I tried to go connecting my next two vertices, I would not create a new triangle. So what I did was I created two separate triangles. So in this little box here, we're going to write down some information. First, the number of sides. So for figure 1, I have 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides, 4 sides. So number of sides. And then after I connected all my vertices that I could to create new triangles, I created two triangles. Okay, so for now, that's what we're going to start with. So I'm going to go to the next one. I'm just going to pick this corner here. And if I connect these two vertices, I don't get a new triangle, but I can connect these, right, from here to here, my vertices to vertices. I'm going to go back to my original vertices and connect to my next two. And look at that, I get a new triangle. Now if I did the last two vertices, I would not get a new triangle. So let's go ahead and fill in some information here. For figure 2, how many sides do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have how many triangles? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do one more. I can pick anywhere. I'm going to pick this point here. So from there to that corner, I don't get a new triangle, but I can if I start there and go to this corner. I'm going to go back to my original starting corner, and I'm going to create another one going this way, and then I could connect one more here, but I can't do that one. That one won't give me a new triangle. So let's count our sides. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many triangles did I create? That's one small one, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. Do you guys notice a pattern at all? 4 sides, 2 triangles. 5 sides, 3 triangles. 1 line, 2 triangles. So I'm going to let you guys do the rest of them on your own to divide them, but I'm going to show you how to get this answer here, because this is the important part here, the sum of the angles. Okay, so there's a formula that we're going to use. It's written up here. I'm going to write it off to the side here so that we have it to refer to. So the formula is the sum of the angles is going to be the number of sides minus 2 times 180. Okay, so what do I know about the sum of interior triangles? The sum of the angles of interior triangles is going to equal 180 degrees. Okay, so I need to know the sum of the interior angles of 2 triangles. Okay, but it's not going to be that simple. So let's work out the problems. So here I have 4 sides, right? So I'm going to substitute the number of sides into my formula. So this is going to be S is equal to 4 minus 2 times 180. So when I go ahead and subtract what's inside of my parentheses as I'm following PEMDAS, I'm going to get 2 times 180 is equal to 360. So the sum of my 4-sided object that has 2 triangles, or convex polygon, is going to be 360. It's actually quite simple. You might need a separate sheet of paper to show your work on this one. So let's do the next one here. So S is equal to the number of sides minus 2 times 180. I have 5 sides, so that becomes my N. I'm substituting the number of sides for N. So here I go. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 2 from 5, so that's going to be 3 times 180. And that's going to give me 540. Okay, so I've done 2 for you. I've set up the third one. The rest you need to do on your own. All right, so let's go ahead and look at questions 8, 9, and 10. Let's zoom in for those 3. Oops, a little too much, yeah? All right, so it says, based on the chart results, how many triangles will be formed in an n-gon? So n kind of looks familiar, like I've used it up here as an n, right? So n means that I don't know the number of sides. So if I don't know the number of sides, it would be n sides, correct? So the only thing it's asking me to do is to figure out how many triangles. So if you look at the chart, if I have 4 sides, I get 2 triangles. 5 sides, I have 3 triangles. 6 sides, I have 4 triangles. Do you see a pattern? Does it kind of look like n minus 2? Yeah. So for an n-gon, I would have n minus 2 triangles. Because it's established a pattern. Number of sides, number of triangles, it's 2 less. 4 is less than 2. 3 is 2 less than 5. 2 is 2 less than 2. So it's n minus 2. So based on that same idea, what is the sum of the measures of the angles in an n-gon? Well, the sum would equal n minus 2 times 180. Because that's what our formula is. So this is important. It would be beneficial for you guys to try and memorize that when we're working on this, because we'll have a quiz coming up pretty soon, I believe Friday. All right, so number 10. Find the sum of the measure of the angles in a convex 21-gon. Okay, so if this polygon has 4 sides, and it gave me, I had to use this formula to figure it out. This polygon has how many sides? It has 21 sides. So I'm going to use this formula, and instead of n, what am I going to write? I'm hoping you said 21 minus 2 times 180. And then you solve the problem. I'm not going to solve it for you. I just set it up for you guys. You guys can give me the answer. Okay, so on the other side, let's move on to angle measures. We have the same formula, if you notice, n minus 2 times 180, but we're adding a step. So this time it wants me to find the angle measure. Okay, so I'm going to take the number of sides, subtract it by 2, multiply it by 180, and then divide it by that number. So the formula becomes, and it's here, but I'll write it bigger up here. It becomes so the angle measure equals n minus 2 times 180 divided by the number of sides. So the number of sides minus 2 times 180, and then we divide by n. It's written as a fraction, but that fraction bar also means division. So let's go ahead and look at the first one here. So the first one, I have how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 sides. So that means my problem is going to say, if I'm looking at my example up here, I'm going to say 4 minus 2 times 180 divided by 4. Now, can I just cancel these out? I cannot. The reason I cannot is because they're still inside this parentheses. So I have to take care of that parentheses first. So 4 minus 2 becomes 2. times 180 divided by 4. Now I know because I already did it over here that 360 is 2 times 180. And that's going to be divided by 4. 360 divided by 4 is going to be 90. So my answer for the angle measure is 90. So for this one, we have 3 sides. So you're just going to take that formula and substitute 3 for n. This one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Take the formula, put a 5 where the n's are, and substitute to solve. Now I didn't do this in class, and I probably should have, but a decagon has 10 sides. A dodecagon has 12 sides. A 20gon has 20 sides. A 100gon has how many sides, what do you think? Yep, you're right, 100. And an n-gon is going to have n sides. Okay? Good luck. Sorry about the drums in the background. We do what we can here.